All right, guys, you're probably wondering why I'm standing in front of this storage unit. That's it. We're moving back into storage. We have to have some work done to the RV. So unfortunately, we have to unload the entire bedroom, and we're moving into a hotel. So we got to get as much stuff in here just in case we need something while they've got the RV. So we're offloading the bikes right now, and just in case we want to go for a bike ride at some point. But right now, we're gonna get this unloaded and get done.
We sold our house along with almost everything we owned, and we packed up the RV to live a lifestyle on the road. Now we're free from sticks and bricks and that old life we used to know. Come and join on our adventures, all the places that we'll go. And living in the RV is sublime. Destination Fulltime.
You've never seen this like this before, since it was new. Look at this.
What? No way.
So sad. So sad. We're losing our home. All right, this is home for the next few weeks, but we've got our little kitchenette over here. We've got refrigerator, freezer, even, look, we don't even have this in the RV. We got a dishwasher. We've got a cooktop, microwave, all the good stuff. Look at this giant living room. We got a giant living room here. This is way more room than in the RV. This is better than the RV. Who wants to go back to the RV? Let's just take up living in a hotel. Got a big closet. Look at that. It's almost the size of the RV. Bathroom. I don't know where the lights are in the bathroom. Not back here. Hey, there's a button there. Bathroom, shower. Look at this. Bedroom. Although I thought this was supposed to be a king size bed. I'm not sure this is a king size bed. This looks like a queen size bed to me. But hey, home for the next couple weeks. All right, guys, it's 0:30. It's the day that we take the RV over to the service center. Julie stayed at the hotel with Maddie. We just thought that'd be easier on both of them, especially Maddie. She was a little stressed out with everything going on. But I'm here. I'm gonna go hook up and then head over to the service center, get this thing dropped off and have it worked on now. That is the Grand Design RV Customer Support Center. And if this guy gets in, I'm gonna walk in as well and go ahead and get this thing set up and ready to go. Looks like it's still locked. Easy peasy. We've dropped it off, talked to the folks inside, and we're gonna head to the hotel to meet up with Julie. All right, guys, our time at Staybridge Suites is over. Our RV is repaired and back at the Grand Design campground, and we are ready to head that way. As you can see, we're all packed up and ready to roll. And you know, 2 weeks in a hotel doesn't seem like a big deal, but trust me, it is. We are ready to get back in the RV.
So excited.
We're out. See ya. All right, guys, we're packing up here at the Grand Design campground, and we're all fixed. We're emptied out of the storage unit, and now we are ready to hit the road in the morning to head south, because it's time to get to Florida, because it is cold here. So we're gonna finish packing up. All we have to do left is the bikes in the back, and we're ready to hit the road first thing in the morning. We are back on the road. We are headed south. We are so happy to be out of Indiana. We didn't film yesterday, but we did. We made it to Kentucky last night. We stayed at
Diamond Caverns.
Yes, in Mammoth Caves National Park. So
Jason never knows where we're at, ever.
That's true. I know where I'm at right now. I'm in the truck on the road.
Unless the GPS tells you, you don't know.
Yeah, and we are headed south for sure. That much I do know.
That's true.
So we're in Kentucky still. We're headed south. Tonight we should stay in Alabama, and then on to Florida, and then on to TTO.
That's right.
Where we will do the shuffle all winter long. But let's talk about why we were in Indiana, Julie. Why were we in Indiana?
The real reason? Like the whole thing?
The whole thing. Why were we in Indiana? What happened at the Grand Design National Rally that caused us to have to come back to Indiana?
So when the techs come by and do, you know, the minor things that you sign up to have done, Jason asked them to check for frame flex.
Yeah, so if I'll put a link up above, or show the video up above here, you can check out that video. We measured for frame flex about back probably in January or March of this year, and I did a video on it. I had a 1/4 inch of flex, and by all accounts that was okay.
Right.
We put a lot of miles on. We're going to put right at 7,500 miles on this RV this year. And so when we went to the rally, I asked for it to be tested by someone that actually knew what they were doing, and they did so, and they found that it was right on the cusp of where they like the allowance to be, or the tolerance, I guess is what you'd call it. So they said, hey, we really want to take care of that, fix that for you. When can you come back? Or when can we get you in? Well, they honestly could get us in within a couple weeks from the rally.
Right. But we couldn't do that.
Yeah, we had some commitments. We had our own meetup down in Georgia. They said everything was safe to travel, so we went ahead and made an appointment for October. Mm-hmm. We did not really like the idea of being in Indiana in October.
We're just thankful that it did not snow.
Yeah, we dodged the snow. We dodged everything. We did get down to 30s, I think, low 30s, almost every night we were there. But we took it in, and we had it fixed. So they took the entire front nose cap off. They fixed any welds that needed to be repaired. They added some gussets to beef up the frame. They added the new giant bolts and locking bolts into the sidewalls. Those are way beefier than what they were before.
And they were great.
I don't want to bash Grand Design, because that's not what this video is. I'm going to be honest with our experience. This is our experience. Now, we've had two major issues with our RV, this being one of them, the other one being our paint problem. I'll link that video as well. Grand Design's been phenomenal on both of them, in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because I own a Grand Design. I definitely could care less if it was crap.
No, they take care of their customers.
Let me tell you, we took it to their customer service center, and they don't, to me, Grand Design, if you're watching this, you're not doing a good enough job of marketing that. That is a phenomenal experience, a phenomenal setup. I mean, they have RVs in there. They're fixing RVs. They're testing things you don't know that even need to be tested. They test your water systems, your propane systems. They tested all kind of stuff on ours and made sure we were good to go.
Yeah, they didn't, even though they were there to fix, or we brought the RV for them to fix the frame flex. They checked a whole bunch of other things. They didn't have to just make sure we were good to go.
They cleaned underneath the couches. They cleaned.
Yeah, sorry if you found any of Maddie's toys.
Yeah, I mean, I was just amazed. And then, you know, when I dropped it, the service writer, she was She was awesome. She said that, you know, we'll be in contact every couple days and keep you updated on the progress.
Oh, and you were like, no way.
I came back and told Julie, there's no way we'll hear from them. I'll have to call them and find out where we're at. Guys, they contacted us every couple days, told us where our progress was. We were supposed to pick it up Monday.
It was supposed to be 2 to 3 weeks is what they originally told us.
Yeah, they called me Friday or Thursday evening and said, hey, you can pick it up tomorrow if you want. What time you want to be here? And so we picked it up Friday.
Less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks. Spent a couple days at the Grand Design campground. They have a campground that they let you stay in. It's only 8 spots, nothing fancy. But we were able to, because we had to unload everything.
Right, out of the bedroom, under the bed, anything in the bedroom and the bay underneath.
Yeah, because they took it down, they took all the bedroom out, took it down to the floor, took the floor out, I believe, to check things and put the linoleum back down and the decking back down. I can tell you, our decking in the bedroom has never been more quiet. It has squeaked from day one. And maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe that's a negative thing I could say, is it did squeak from day one. But
we just thought that was normal.
Yeah, I mean, these things do move, and I'm sure this one's going to move some too still. But hey, all I can tell you is what we experienced, and it was a great customer service experience. So we're not here to bash Grand Design. There's been a bunch of that going on, but
they need to be acknowledged for the good that they're doing.
That's what I think. I think that, look, you can put negatives on everything, and you can say that they're not built big enough or better or whatever from the start. Look, we did several manufacturer tours in our RV career, and we even did a couple more while we were here in Elkhart. And I can tell you they're all made basically the same. The high-end ones, the mid-grade ones, they're all made basically the same. To me, it still boils down. And again, not to argue whether they should be made the same or not, but there's some minor things that some companies are doing that's a little different than others. But nothing that makes one just pop and stand out so much better than another one. We know people that have Prevost buses that had problems and have problems. We know people that have Luxes that have problems. We know people with Montanas and other Keystone products and Grand Designs, all of them that have problems, and all of them with frame flex problems, some of them as well. So obviously not the Prevost, but we know a lot of Montana people that have had, you know, frame flex issues. Look,
it's not just one brand, it's across the board.
It is, and that doesn't make it right, wrong, or indifferent, but to me it still comes down to how you're handled and how you're treated when you have an issue. And again, for our experience, no complaints whatsoever. We've been very impressed with Grand Design's customer service. Can't give them enough shout out. We did go to the rally, you know, and the way they treat you at the rally, we did a video on that. I mean, they're trying. They have changed their warranty to 5 years instead of the industry standard 3 years. And again, I've heard people say that, oh, well, it should be lifetime, or it should be this, or it should be that. I don't know how other people feel, and I know I'll get some flack, but, you know, I know how they market these and sell these, but it's less than 1% of people, in my estimation, that are putting the miles on these things like we are.
Right.
And, you know, I don't know that anything that goes up and down the road that weighs this much and is built with wood and things like that you can afford,
right,
that isn't gonna have some issues, right? So I don't know. I know other people have opinions and people want more regulations and this and that. That's not what this is about. This is about our experience, and our experience was good. And that's, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think there's a whole lot more that needs to be said, to be honest. We've been happy with our Grand Design. We've had 2 problems. Now, we've had some other minor little tiny things that I could fix easily.
Right.
But we've had 2 problems in almost, what, 4 years almost?
Yeah.
3 years?
3 years. 4 years full-time, 3 years with this rig.
Yeah, 3 years. So,
or we'll be at 4 years in December.
Right. So I don't have any complaints with it. I know people that have put way less mileage on different manufacturers' RVs and had more problems. So I like to fix things as soon as I find a problem or see a problem. We try to do that. We try to take care of the maintenance and all that. But hey, this video is about our experience with FrameFlex. Yes, we had it. Yes, it's fixed. We'll continue to monitor it. If it comes back, because I know some have been fixed, some have had more problems. If that happens, we're just here documenting our life, guys, and our experiences. We are not shills for any brand or any model or any of anything. We just know what we have. I can tell you the reasons we chose what we chose, and we could probably do a whole nother video on that. I'm not going to get on it here. But at the time we bought ours, we felt what we bought for what we had to spend was the best we could do.
Yes.
And we've done things to try to take care of it, adding independent suspension. I'm probably going to add a different hitch to ours, maybe a Gen Y hitch, just to try to take care of our investment.
Right.
Because we do put a lot of miles on it, and we plan to continue to put a lot of miles on it. So things are going to happen. We'll get them addressed as things come up. I don't know. To me, that's all you can ask, is if you point something out to a company, they try to address it and take care of you. And that's what's happened with us so far. What do you have to add, dear?
Nothing. I think you pretty much covered it.
Yeah, I mean, again, being displaced in full-time RV life sucks, but that's just part of the journey.
Right.
And I would say this, if you can't afford to do things when something like this happens, you know, you need to have, if you're new into this, don't expect that you'll never be without your RV.
Right.
You need to have a little emergency fund with a few months of money to stay in a hotel, or a few months of money to stay in an Airbnb. You can look at there's tons of RV channels out there, guys, and all of them have been displaced at some point.
Right.
So if you're not keeping your sticks and bricks, you need to have some money set aside so that you could stay in
Emergency, yeah.
Yeah, you could stay somewhere in an emergency, or a family member or family that you could stay with that
Right.
wouldn't mind having you. But again, there's always ups and downs in life. The biggest thing I think about RV life and a problem like this is you don't have to leave your sticks and bricks that often for repairs. In an RV, most of the time you're going to have to leave it for a repair, especially when it's something that requires the frame to be addressed, or, you know, certain things that you know, things are going to have to be taken apart. All right, well, we're going to keep heading south, and hopefully no other problems. But hey, guys, hope you found this informational. Hope that you keep chin up if you're having problems with your RV. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Maddie's woke up finally, saying hello. But again, we hope that you really find something useful about this. Is again, our experience. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, we hope that you find your next
Destination.
Thanks so much for watching.
And living in the RV is sublime. Destination full time.